No, not today, Muhammad. In Texas, just a few quick jobs and that's it. I'm good. What about you? What do you mean, Mike? I'm not in a convoy. I'm just in the freight market. Yeah, user 74. Because it's not just a video game, you know? The weather where, Muhammad? In the game? Fine. In real life? Fine. Cold, but fine. No, no lot lizards. Just my dog Rex. This is an 18. What's up, Kentucky?
Finding new route.
Same truck as the other day. My Freightliner, the Freightshaker Classic XL. I think I changed the paint color though. Is the button box worth it? I think so. It's more of an aesthetics thing. Because you could just buy a cheap $50 button box, label the buttons yourself, and have the same exact functions. This just gives it more of a trucking appearance, that's all. And what are we hauling, somebody asked? A space container. Going to Union Pacific in Houston. Clipped by a Jeep right now. If you want to play this game, just PC only, download it on Steam. Should be about $20, maybe $5 on sale. And I think they have a free demo. Eggs are $8 in California, wow. I think that's why my neighbor has got chickens. I think they're about $4 here in New York, give or take. is American Truck Simulator, PC only, unfortunately, nothing for console. And if you're looking for a price on my full rig, just check out my TikTok profile. I have a video with every part, every price, current day pricing. It's just under $24,000. But like I always say, don't be discouraged by that number. You do not have to spend close to that to build something like this. Not even close. Jake, you called BS on the 24,000. Like I said, I have a video up. I literally list every single part that you can see in the video with every single price. There's just stuff that you don't see from this. For example, Next Level Racing V3 motion platform, $3,800 shipped. Sparko seat, $800, $4,000 computer. The list goes on. Like I said, just check that video. I have no reason to lie about the pricing. It's all publicly available pricing. So you can just check the video, look at it, and if you don't believe the pricing, just go to the websites and you can verify it. And this is exactly why I tell everybody you do not need to spend close to that to build this. I just have a lot of higher end gear that you do not need. And that's it. It's really that simple. I don't have a CDL. I don't want to be a trucker. I have a job, I have a career, I have a business. Just a video game, just for fun. That's it. Nothing more. What's up, 935? What is that? That's the all-in-one, right? That I see that advertised a lot on Facebook, I think. But they are what they are, correct? You can't swap any parts out of them? Yeah, and I think with the NLR motion platform, it's only 2. Only 2 DOF. And if you add the new one they sell, it becomes 3, I think. What are we hauling right now? A space container. What a space container is? I'm not sure. No shoes? No. I'm in my house, so even when I race, I don't wear shoes. And I do have the, actually just took them out. Hang on a second. I do have the racing sneakers, shoes. I never wore them. When I race, I don't even wear socks. I get better grip barefoot. This is a Fanatec shifter. Fanatec shifter, sim panel shift knob. And I just bought this one's broken. I cracked the rivet, I guess. So I have one more of these I bought from a different company. And I just ordered that nice one from ATSaccessories.net. The chrome one with the ball on the top. But I think that's gonna take about 6 weeks. Mopar, I should become a trucker. Why is that? So Charles, it's an 18, not a 13. And I keep the shifting simple for now. So it's 1 through a 6. Split, 7 to 12, I hit the range, 13 to 18. I just haven't put time into the Eaton Fuller 18 shifting. So one day I'll put some time into it and possibly switch to that. Yeah, you know, that truck is flying up there. Can I feel anything when I'm driving? Yes. So I have force feedback in the wheel. Let me see if there's rumble bumps here. No, let me try the other side. Hang on. Yeah, I'll go a little off-road. Hang on a second. So you see? And then I also have feedback in the seat. I have a seat mover, but I keep that off. Yeah, Charles, I just learned that last week, that the color of the splitter indicates the type of transmission or the number of speeds. But I guess because this is universal, it supports anything. I guess they decided to make it red. I didn't know that had a meaning until I stumbled on a video on YouTube about it. I see a lot of that 935 on YouTube. I watch a lot of real truckers on YouTube, and you know, the long haul. I mean, most of them hop in their truck and take their boots and shoes off. I don't know. And I've been watching a lot of them lately. You wish you were my shifter? That's interesting. Can you play this on mobile? Unfortunately not. I do not know of any mobile trucking games. Top speed will vary. Depends on the load, the weight. Truck, engine. This one with this weight, I'd say about 80. Alright, chat, give me a second. Let me pay attention to my GPS here. I think somebody asked about brakes. Do you have to take brakes? You do. That is built into the sim. The resting. That's one feature I keep off. I don't really take jobs long enough to worry about the resting, so I just keep it off. Peter, this is the Fanatec Podium DD2. Got about 3 minutes left before we drop this off. Carlos, getting a CDL isn't hard. You can do this in real life. Yeah, Carlos, I hear you. Like I said, you know, it's just a hobby. What did he brake check me for before he got off? It's just a hobby. I went bowling yesterday with my family. I could also become a pro bowler, right? But I don't want to. Just do it for fun. Noah, this is Jon Ruda's Freightshaker Classic XL. So yeah, Peter, I really didn't buy anything here for this game. I originally built this, of course, I built it originally for flight. But, you know, for racing, following that, iRacing. And then I started playing this game. So yeah, all this gear, of course, is way, way, way overkill for American Truck Simulator. But usable. Name of the game, American Truck Simulator. I didn't know that, 935. I've played with that before. So is that an independent setting just for the virtual mirrors, or is that going to shift the entire FOV until the point where the mirrors are on the sides? I'm going to have to play with that and see what happens. Yeah, anybody that's looking to see some wrecks, one of my latest videos on TikTok, you can see it. I don't often wreck on stream. Where are we going? In here?
It's all over now.
I guess. Looks like it. Alright, chat, give me a second. It's hard to read the chat when I get these backed in, or attempt to back them in. So TikTok, if you could, I'd appreciate some likes and shares. I'll try not to ask too much, but I do ask when I'm dropping off and picking up. Where are we going? Alright, I guess I do have to go in here. Yeah, 935, are you in my Discord by chance? Because if you are, I'll hit you up in there. Alright, here we go. So yeah, I shouldn't have did this way. Let me correct this and move up on this side. Bro, you're driving with no shoes on? Yeah, I'm in a sim. We're not in the real world. Why isn't this trailer turning? What's up with this trailer? Doesn't seem to be moving at all. And anybody looking for the steering wheel, 99 bucks on Amazon. Did not come from Fanatec. I gotta practice some with these different trailers. This one was weird. I'll show you all the trailer in a minute. This should be hopefully the last pull-up. And we'll see if there's any jobs out of here. Oh, what's up, Bree? I didn't see you in here. Name of the steering wheel. So the wheelbase is the Fanatec Podium DD2. The steering wheel is the Fanatec Club Sport V2. I don't think it's Ruda's 935. I took the job from the freight market. I don't use the trailers too much because that forces me into the cargo market. All right, let's go get this milk, chat. How did I get the other two monitors to show the left and the right? Jamie, who asked that? High class? That's automated when you set up triples. So I am using NVIDIA Surround, which will take any number of displays and turn them into one. And then I think you specify the resolution in the American Truck Simulator settings, though I don't remember. But it's usually automatic, right? But like then you get a sim like iRacing where I think you actually have to set it up. If you get into an accident, you build up damage in the form of a percentage. Alright, so this is a 3-hour, 16-minute job. Game time. That should take about 10 to 15 minutes real world. Oh no, can I not go out this way? I think I can. Alright, let's try to get out of this lot. Wrong way, this way. Next drop off, Corpus Christi. These lots in Texas, they're totally, oh no, totally different. I think I'm gonna hit this thing now. Yeah, no, I see it, 935. I'm pretty sure this was the right way out, but it's alright. If I get stuck out of here, I'm gonna, I'll just fly over it real quick. But we might be good. Yeah, we got it. So you're saying I should have went to the right lane? I was debating that as I was looking at it, but I decided to go left. Have I ever played Euro Truck Simulator? Yes. Euro was my first experience with any trucking.
Turn right.
And the reason I played that the first time was because at the time there was no demo on American Truck.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
But I played that once or twice. Nothing like this. I should revisit it though one day. I do have all the Ruda's trucks for that as well. Are there other passenger cars? No, so the passenger cars are all computer. It's all AI. And if you wanted real drivers in the trucks, you would have to do something called a convoy. So you basically start a convoy, consider it a server, or you join one. Then they have something like Truckers MP. $24,000 in investment, not a hobby. No, I disagree. Listen, hobbies are expensive. I mean, there's some hobbies that are far more than this. I mean, I recently just bought an espresso maker, and I'm getting a little bit into that hobby. I mean, you can buy a grinder for $4,000. A good prosumer machine, $2,000-$3,000. I mean, it's all hobbies, they're just expensive. What's your name? Pro baseball? Just be a truck driver for reals? So what would that do, 935? Others would join it? And if they did, what would be why would they join it? Gregory, because I have a job. That's why. I don't want to own a trucking company. So what, 935? It's kind of like hosting a 5M server in a sense, I guess. Check that out. I didn't know you could do that. Yeah, give me a second. I'll hit the Jakes. So, Spencer, I wouldn't say it's wrong, the shifting. I'm just using a simple setup for shifting. It's called range plus splitter. So it's 1 to 6. I split 7 to 12, range 13 to 18. I am not using the Eaton Fuller 10, 13, 15, or 18. I just kept it simple to start. And then, starting turned into using it that way forever. Exactly, 935. They have to have the same mods. That's always the issue with any type of convoy. Oh. Reading the chat, I didn't see we were merging into a single lane. Farmer 94, you can buy an affordable cockpit, something like the Next Level Racing, what is it called? Next Level Racing GT Challenger. It goes for about $400. I could buy a real truck for what I spent on this? I don't know about that. Maybe a used old truck, sure, but again, what am I going to do with it? Is the Jake automatic? It's not, no. I have a button here for the Jake. That's 100%, or I have a knob here where I can control it. Yeah, that's what I have to work on, 935. I wanted to make different profiles in ATS, one dedicated to each truck that I have, so they all have limited paid mods. And this way, if somebody wanted a convoy, you know, and they happen to have Ruda's W900, I could load up that profile and convoy. Yeah, so grandson, that's pretty much the problem, is what you said right there, with all the haters and stuff. I don't mind them. But I'm gonna guess 9 times out of 10, that's what it is. It does, Apple user. What's the DDC 379? I just bought something last week. I can't get to work. The blue line modding. I forget what truck it was. It's like 70 bucks. I just cannot get the thing to work for no matter what. It just won't work. Oh, Dom's 379. I hear a lot of good things about that, and also the hater built. My triples are 32-inch curved at 1440, and my fourth up top is a Samsung Odyssey G5 34 at 1440. So the only reason we have the Xbox logo here is because the compatibility. This particular steering wheel, more so the hub, the Club Sport hub back here, works on both PC, Xbox. And they also have a version for PlayStation. I don't know if this is the one though. So I can switch modes on that hub from PC, Xbox to Comp V 2.5. Don't know what that is, but That might be the PlayStation version. And yes, the maps are real. The scale is not. Scale is 1 to 20. So 20 miles in the real world equals 1 mile map in-game. And then 1 hour game time, GPS, is 3 minutes real world. Give or take. Forgot to change the time in the game, so it's just about 4 p.m. So it might get dark in a few. And then if it does, once I drop this off, I'll switch back to morning. I'll switch back to morning. I'll take one more job. I might turn the rain on for that final job. We'll see. The mission is to pick up cargo and deliver it on time. It's funny, when I use the Jake,
Turn right.
my whole room shakes. Most truckers I know do not double clutch. Yeah, I don't know, John. That's always been a topic between truckers in the chat. So when I started this early on, some used to tell me to double clutch, some would say float. So I went the floating route because, I don't know, it seemed easier to me.
Keep left.
But yeah, I don't know what I don't know, so I couldn't tell you what's right or wrong, but it is a constant debate.
Turn left.
I think people just have their habits. You know, they do what they're used to. Am I testing the game? No, I'm just playing the game. It's a terrible air horn. Not impossible to single clutch your rig. Where can you get the game? On Steam. Brian68. Why not do it in real life? You can get paid because I have a job. And being a trucker is not one of them.
Go straight.
What do you do with the setup after you beat the game? This is not that kind of game. It's not like, you don't really beat the game. It's a simulator. So you're simulating, you know, owning a trucking company, for example.
Keep right.
Kind of just like a racing sim. You're just, you know, racing. I've been driving the whole weekend. No, I don't think so. I haven't driven since Thursday.
Get ready to turn right.
How big are their displays? 32 inch and a 34 inch. So I have 3 by 32 at 1440 curved,
Turn right.
1 at 34
Turn left.
curved at 1440. All right, we are just about here.
Turn left.
Jason says, go get a real driving job. Chat, I wonder if Jason walks into like a pool hall and as he's passing by people, if he yells at them all and says, go become a professional pool player.
Turn
That's what I'm wondering. All right, TikTok, you know the deal. Hard for me to read the chat when I'm getting this backed in. I would appreciate if you can hook me up with some likes and shares. It helps the stream, this one and future streams. I would appreciate it if you follow my mod Bree.
right on time.
And give me about, hopefully, a minute or two to get this backed in. And then I'll change the time, see if we have a job out of here. I'll put on some rain for you all and we'll see what's up. I run a 5760 by 1080. What is that on, a 49 inch? Oh, I'm gonna have to turn around because they have this weird little truck right here that's gonna block me. I know some of you pro truckers could handle that, but I can't. It might come down to that. I might just have to rage quit this one and drop it anywhere, but I'm still gonna give it a shot. So 332 curved, what do you do with that? Do you just center everything? Yeah, this one, I think I'm just gonna have to drop this one. I don't want to make you guys have to watch me do this for 2 hours. I'm gonna try one more time to see if I can swing it enough, but I don't do good backing these up unless I have a lot of room. And I just don't have a lot of room here. So let me see if I can get closer and kind of jackknife it a little bit. And then hopefully pull up 2 more times. Yeah, no, 935, I hear you. It's not that I necessarily would want to give up. And while some of the chat would be patient, I think a majority of them, oh shit, wouldn't. Yeah, so I'm just gonna drop this one. I don't want to mess with this. Sorry, chat, sorry to disappoint. We'll still get paid though, don't worry. All right, give me a second. Let's see what's up.
What are we waiting for?
Alright, chat, let me know if the rain bothers you. I'll turn it off. But it should be okay daytime. So James, what do you mean when you say dashboard? Are you referring to the button box? If you're referring to the button box, it's a sim panel. And there's also one other company that makes the, well, there's probably more than one other company, but the two main ones, you got Sim Panel, makes this button box and this shift knob. And then there's a company called ATS Accessories. I think it's atsaccessories.net. They have two different button boxes, and they also have a few different shifter types.
Getting ready to turn left.
But just keep in mind,
Turn left.
it is a longer wait with them. I actually just ordered the shifter from them, and I think it's about 4 to 6 weeks. What's under my elbow? I don't know what's under my elbow. I have my on my left I have my Freestyle Libra 3, my glucose sensor. Or do you actually just mean this? If you're referring to this, this is the Thrustmaster Warthog. It's my flight controls, and that's where the joystick goes. I'm gonna set that up later, 935. I do have Mexico, I just took it out because it wasn't working great with version 144. And it might have been you a week or two ago that told me it works fine with 146. So I'm gonna start off by putting that back, see how that goes, and then I'll go from there. Actually finally cleaned up the room itself this morning, which I've been procrastinating on, so I got that done. I got to tidy up my wires, put them in those sleeves, and then start working on some updates to this. I think the best setup is wheel setup for what, 150 to 300. If you're strict with that and there's no wiggle room, I don't think you have many other options besides the Logitech wheel and pedal set, which is 300 for the set. Unless it's on sale, then you can get it for 2. And then I would recommend a shifter. So D-Dub, you never knew this existed. Truly amazed. Listen, go back a year and a half. I was in the same exact boat. See, this is what I don't like about the rain, the fog. So I don't know how that's translating through a stream. If it's bothersome, let me know and I'll take it off. See, I thought this hobby, the furthest it went, was a Logitech wheel and pedal set. I thought that was like endgame. And then I started doing some YouTube research and I was in complete shock. And then imagine the shock when I discovered that you can get seat movers and full motion rigs. I mean, I couldn't believe it. Come on, what are you doing? So now I lost my... Your coast to coast doesn't work. How do you fix it? I don't know. I would say start off by making sure there's no compatibility issues between your version of ATS and coast to coast. Otherwise, you might have a mod compatibility conflict. And unfortunately, the only way to figure that out is to deactivate all your mods, activate coast to coast, make sure coast to coast works, and then activate your mods one by one. So the first thing I would do is check the versions. Second thing, I would take coast to coast, and where do maps go? 935, all the way in the bottom, right? Priority list? Because everything else sits on top of them, technically. So I'd move it on the bottom, try that, and then if that don't work, I would deactivate mods, unfortunately. Can I turn the headlights on? They should be on. Let me see. Off, on. Yeah, they're on. Let me see if I can get rid of the fog. Give me a second. Let me just get this trailer attached. And then once we do that, I'll see if I can use a different rain setting. What cockpit is this? This is the SimLab P1X. With every single accessory from SimLab. So just check out that parts list video I have up on TikTok, and I list everything that I have from them.
Go straight.
Wonder if we can power. You think we can power brake it in the rain? No, doesn't seem like it. All right, chat. Let's get this loaded up. So TikTok, if you could, I'd appreciate likes and shares if you don't mind. While I get this loaded up, I would appreciate it if you follow my mod Bree. So we got a frac tank going to Laredo, and then we have ethane going to Houston, which is about an hour and a half longer. You know what? I think I'm going to go to... No, I'm going to go to Laredo. Doesn't look like I've been there before, so let's go get it. Chat, give me a second. Let me say goodbye to my wife and kids. 1 second, chat. Yeah, I'll let you know what. So what, Chinese for sure?
Yeah,
No, unless it was Shake Shack.
No.
No?
I get you Shake Shack.
No. Alright, I'll text you later.
I'll bring you one Shake Shack.
Alright, taking my car?
Yeah.
Okay. Love you. Have fun, enjoy the movie. Sorry, chat, I'm back. Alright, let's get this loaded up. Is this in the front or the back? In the back. How did I get so much money? Is it a mod? Yes, I do have a money mod. I don't know the name of it, but there's tons of them in Steam Workshop. And if you want to know the name of it, just hang around till the end of stream, and I'll back out to the mod settings and I'll tell you what it is. But there's so many in the workshop, I think they all work the same. What's the year of the game? So we had this convo the other day with somebody. I thought the game was a lot older than it was, and somebody corrected me. What was it, 2016? Maybe 12? I don't know.
Let's go.
All right. Those of you that are new here, that's Rex. Give me a second. Let me drink some water. Talking too much. Do I play Beam NG? I cannot play Beam, unfortunately. So the problem is, just give me a second, let me get situated here. So I used to have the Fanatec V3 pedals with the Fanatec wheelbase, right? And the pedals were connected to the wheelbase, which makes game options and possibilities a lot easier because I guess it's all connected, I'm not sure. So I was able to play more arcade style games like Beam and what's the other one? Forza Horizon. Then I upgraded to the Hussenfeld pedals, which of course are not connected to the wheelbase, separate USB host controller. And ever since I did that,
Here's what I found.
Thank you, Siri. I cannot play arcade-style games, which kind of stinks. Not that I'm disappointed. Beam, I don't care about. I can still play Assetto, I can still play iRacing, this, Euro. I was a little disappointed about Forza Horizon 4 and 5. Those were fun to just kind of blow off steam with the seat mover, you know what I mean? All that sort of stuff. And Snow Runner was a bit of a disappointment.
Keep right and then turn
Was the wheel easy to mount? Yeah, all this stuff is straightforward. So when you order this from SimLab, the P1X, you do have to specify if you want the podium style mounts or there's like three or four different options that you can pick from as far as your wheel mounting. Or you can just get the flat, I don't know, base and mount it from, you know, put it on top, bolts go through the bottom. That's more universal. I'm pretty sure I could even mount this one that way. So yeah, it was all pretty straightforward. So like the button box, for example, has got a VESA on the back. So what I did was I took one of the SimLab, one of these SimLab VESA brackets,
Go straight.
mounted it up to the back of the button box, and then you can, I don't know if you, well, you can see it, but it sits right on top of this profile with two bolts, and that's it. So while they don't recommend you do mount it that way, or suggest that you do, if it works, it works. That's the nice part about the aluminum profile. You can really just do whatever you want.
Keep left. Then exit left.
Yeah, 935, it stinks. I know they do have emulators, so you can use some kind of Xbox controller emulator for Snow Runner, but I don't know. I never bothered to even open it up.
Keep left.
So the hope is that time passes, you know, months pass, whatever, and eventually one day I'll load it up and there'll just be support for it somehow. Joy to Key. I think I used to have that one. I don't remember what I was trying to use it for. Maybe 5M? I don't remember. What does that do? Comes come? What does that mean? Does it feel real? Up. I don't know how to describe the realness feeling of it. I mean, put it this way, have you ever been in an arcade? You know, they have those driving games that you sit in. It feels a heck of a lot more real than that. For sure, there's no comparison. If I use this for iRacing compared to trucking, you certainly feel the difference between trucking and racing. That's for sure. I would say the most realistic vehicle I ever drove in this before is the Mazda in iRacing, which feels almost exactly like the Mazda. What is it? The MX-5? I'm not sure. All right, chat, give me a second. We need fuel. So, should I just go behind or up there? All right, I'm gonna go off course a little bit. I need to get fuel, and we're going to be running out soon, so I might as well get it over with. And somebody asked, yes, I'm on Twitch, same username, and then all these videos, all these streams get uploaded to YouTube within a day or two. And that's new as of last week, so, you know, it'll take some time to build up, but I do upload them all. What's up, Realistics 12? And we are. We're still in Texas, right? Yep. Why does it show me this fuel on the left? Oh, I guess I'd have to go on that other road.
Okay, let's find a new route.
Alright, we should be able to get fuel here. Alright, chat, give me a second. Let me fuel up. Thanks, Obsessed. I appreciate that. Caleb, terrible driving. Why is that? Oh no, Bush is upset too. He said, jaking in a truck stop, I'd come over and tear you a new one. Disrespectful. Is that not allowed, truckers? You're not allowed to use a jake brake at a truck stop? No, that's pretty interesting. So you guys are always asking me to go pick up some lot lizards. That's okay, right? But you don't want to hear the noise of a jake brake. But you want to catch STDs. Got it. I'll note that for the next time. Oh, shoot. Forgot. Shit. Now listen, I don't know these things, so you learn something new every day. Alright, it looks like the exit is down here. Oh, do you hear that? Hear that thunder? Things are getting scary out here. My foot is not on the clutch. A lot of people say that to me, that I'm resting my foot on it, and I think maybe it looks that way, but I promise you it's not. I just do keep my foot down there, of course. Yeah, enjoy it, Obsessed. They're a lot of fun. So that's what I use now, the sim panel. And I just bought a new one from Amazon, similar to the sim panel, because I cracked this one. And then I just ordered that chrome one from ATS Accessories with the ball knob on top. But that one will probably take about 6 weeks to get here. That one I'm really looking forward to. And unfortunately, I couldn't get the Easy Jake on it because the Easy Jake's out of stock, I guess. Across the board, everywhere. They can't even get the parts, so I'm just gonna have to use the knob on the button box. How long am I staying on stream? I don't know. This may or may not be the last job. I'll see how this job goes. And then, what time is it? 11:30. Oh, we're gonna hit him. That was close. But yeah, Obsessed, once you get the shifter, I mean, it adds a whole new level of immersion to the game. I think I was driving automatic before that. I don't even think I was bothering shifting at all.
Get ready to turn
Which one? 935. Collecting dust. The Amazon one or the good one from ATS Accessories? I'm afraid to ask why... Oh shit. And somebody asked what we're hauling? A frac tank. Why, you don't like it? This is a Freightshaker Classic XL. And they call it a Freightshaker, not a Freightliner, you know, copyright reasons, I suppose. Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense, 935. So what, you have to use two of these, two of this style? I guess you could still use two of the other style, but it's a lot more costly to buy one more of those. I downloaded the game, it gave you a black van. That was an American Truck Simulator. So when you first download ATS, you don't have anything. You don't have any trucks, nothing. Your only option at that point is to take jobs in the, what they call quick jobs, where you're going to use their truck, their trailer, and of course their cargo. And then as you build up money, you could eventually buy your own truck. Once you buy your own truck, you can then take jobs in a freight market, which is your truck and their trailer. Then once you buy your own trailer, you could then start taking jobs in the cargo market, where you go, pull your trailer in, they'll load it up, and then you go drop it off and they unload it. What's your name? Pinlino? Is that how you pronounce that? Pinlino? But either way, thank you. Appreciate that. So Jack, it's called force feedback, and yes, we do have force feedback in the wheel from the Podium DD2. And then I do have a seat mover, which would also have force feedback. Next Level Racing V3 motion platform, but I keep that off when I drive. I only use the seat mover for a flight. All trucks will be driven from, home one day. I think so, but I think we're a long, long way away from that.
Go straight.
And not because of the technology for the driving aspect. I think it's the road infrastructure. You know, missing painted lines, all that sort of stuff. There's a YouTuber There's a YouTuber that has a Tesla, and he rolls out the, I don't know what kind of software updates he rolls out, or where he gets them from, self-driving in San Francisco. He claims somebody's in the car, but I don't think anybody is in the car. And it's pretty interesting to see the problems that he faces with it. So 935, is that something that ATS supports, or did you have to work around it to make it support that? Am I driving a Classic? So John, if a Freightliner Classic XL is what, you know, a Classic is, then yes. And I'm sorry, I don't, you know the, I'm assuming it's a Classic, I just don't know the official names. What is this box called with the parking brakes? It's called a button box, and this one is made by a company called Sim Panel. So just Google search. I can actually even find them on Amazon. And I do have them linked up. So if you go to my profile, go to my link tree, look for the button box. It'll take you to Amazon, and if you buy it, that'll help support me in the stream, I guess, because I should get a credit or kickback from Amazon. And if you don't want to, just Google search Sim Panel ATS, go to their website direct, and it's the only button box they sell. If you want to see some different options, look up ATS accessories. And they have two different button boxes, a basic one and something called the Patriot XL. You can fully customize them, the backgrounds, the color, you can put your logo in there. But I think it's about a 6 to 8 week wait time. My foot is not on the clutch. I promise it's not. It's been mentioned a lot today in past streams that my foot is just down here, but it's not resting on the clutch. Do I do these videos full time, Jack? No, I do not. This is only a hobby. I do this for an hour or two a day, 4 or 5 days a week. That's it. Just for fun. Where are we headed? To Laredo, Texas. What do you say? What's my high speed and low speed centering settings for the wheel? I don't know, Alan. Is that a DD2 change? Because I don't mess with any of that stuff.
Go straight.
Can you hear that Jake brake? You sure can. Here you go. What do I do other than stream on TikTok? OnlyFans. They call me the naked trucker, shirtless trucker. So I basically do these same streams on OnlyFans, but with no shirt. I show off my dad bod, and it's $9.99 a month. Oh shoot, 3 months discounted for $79.99. Join now. Act fast. So I keep missing that low third. Oh, there's somebody behind me. I think he wants to race. What is that? 935? Toby 5. I don't know what that is. Is that a mod?
Keep left. Exit left.
Oh, an eye tracker. So I have the
Exit left.
give me 1 second. Where are we going? This way. I have one in my closet. What the heck is it called? Track IR? The Track IR I have. So when I first got it, my wife bought it for me. I didn't wear a hat at the time, so I had nowhere to clip it. So that was that. And then once I started wearing a hat, I'm like, oh, you know what? I can start using this thing. I don't know, I just didn't bother to set it up. Toby is built into the game. So what? There's no external hardware at all?
Turn
What's your name? Hey, I don't see. All I see is hey, you sent some type of gift. I don't know what that is. A plane or a piece of paper. But either way, thank you. Anybody that has sent gifts, I appreciate it. Thank you. Just keep in mind, I watch my own stream using the TikTok web UI. So in other words, the website. So I don't see all those fancy notifications when people send me gifts, unfortunately. So if I don't catch them, I'm sorry. It's not intentional, but I do appreciate it. Toby is built into the game. So what, is that 935? Is that when you turn the steering wheel, your view changes? Because if it's that, I've tried that before. I don't remember liking it, though I didn't give it, you know, I didn't go crazy testing it out. It was a quick test. Ashley Nicole, yeah, it's not just me. That's the norm on TikTok live. These are the same guys that are harassing, you know, all the lives with the girls in them, you know, trying to get you to their OF sites and all that stuff. Just minding their own business, doing whatever it is they want to do, and these are the guys in there calling them names and telling them they have issues and all that other stuff. They just got nothing better to do. It's all good, though. Do I know what a clutch brake is? I do not. I know what a clutch is. I know what the brake is, not the clutch brake. Robert, I haven't been using the engine brake, the Jake brake? Sure I do. I had a whole bunch of truckers yelling at me before because I used it in a truck stop.
Here we are.
They were going nuts. Oh. I was gonna turn around. I probably shouldn't have. What is my stream camera? I'm just using an iPhone 13 Pro. That's it. TikTok Live. I do have a TikTok stream key, but I don't use it because when I do use it, I only get like 5 or 6 viewers. So, yeah, I have to stick with streaming from my phone. I wish I could use my key because then I use my better camera. I use the ZV-1 or the A7. And even though I keep the same kind of view, you know, the quality is just much, much better. Would you say, bro, work for a delivery company or something and drive those big rigs than buying this whole thing? Yeah, listen, I'm so confused that a lot of you don't know what a hobby is. Do you feel the same way about people that play Warzone or Subway Surfer or, I don't know, any other video games? What's some other popular video games? I mean, what should those people do? All give up on their video game hobby and... What, go buy weapons and stuff and join the military, or go jump on top of subway cars? Like, what do you want them to do? I gotta put a poll in my life to see what some of your hobbies are. I'd like to know what your hobbies and interests are. I mean, besides the hub, what is it that you do for fun? I probably could straighten this out a little bit or move it over, but I think I'm just gonna leave it because we got lit up green. Sounds good, 935. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I will see you next time. Yeah, Robert, that's what that's why these button boxes are really cool.
Get on with it.
All right, this job is in here, so let's take this one real quick. This is only a 30-minute job, so I'll knock this one out quick. What's up, Wolfman? How you doing? The button box is from a company called SimPanel, all linked up in my link tree. And yes, all the buttons are functional. They're all, this button box is specifically made for this game, American Truck Simulator, or Euro Truck Simulator. So all the buttons are laid out, they're labeled, attached trailer, differential lock, axle, pull up the map, windows, radio. You could just buy a regular old button box, for example, from eBay or Etsy for 50 bucks that just has buttons on it. You label them yourself, and you could do the same exact thing with one of those. Or you don't have to use a button box at all. You can just use the, keyboard, the buttons that are already bound to those functions. I'm good, Wolfman. Busy weekend so far. Figured I'd hop on today. Wife and kids went to see some movie with their little friends. What if you just want a button box for looks? What do you mean? Just so, for example, this, that looks like this but doesn't function? I'm not sure. I mean, I guess you could contact the company and ask them if they would just sell you the box itself. Is my trailer attached? No, what happened? I didn't even attach my trailer. That's embarrassing. I think I hit the wrong button. So you'd have to contact them to ask them, or what you could do is, give me a second, let me get this attached. You can pull up their website, take a screenshot of it, hop on Etsy, look for 3D printers, people that do 3D printing, that is. Send them the picture and ask them if they'll model you just a plate that you could like double-sided tape onto something. But listen, at that point, I would just buy the button box. It's worth it. The immersion factor alone, it's fun. I am driving a Freightliner. Official name, Jon Ruda, Freightshaker Classic XL. Oh, chat. I forgot to ask you for likes and shares as I was loading up and dropping off. So I'd appreciate, TikTok, if you could hook me up with some of those. I would appreciate if you check out my mod Bree and follow her. Mark, name of it. Just again, go to my profile, go to my link tree, and I have the button box linked up. It'll take you right to Amazon. What's up, Sergeant Tank? Ooh, just stalled out. See, you could stall out too, in case you were wondering. Alright, chat, so this one is quick. I'm going to be super aggressive in this trip. I know some of you wanted to see some possible crashing and whatnot. Let me turn my wipers off. So I will be aggressive, we'll blow some red lights, stop signs, we'll try to hit some vehicles at high speed, and we'll see what happens. Doing oversized, so what I might do after this, I have to take a break for a quick 5 minutes. Last time I did that, I left the stream running, which didn't seem like a great idea because the stream emptied out and then it never built back up. So I'll probably end the stream at that point, and then I'll come back in like 30 minutes and I'll do a few oversized in a different truck. I want to get out of this truck. I want to get back. You see that Charger? How close he was? I want to get back in the Kenworth. Does the CB work? It does. Only if I'm in a convoy. Oh shoot, we're not supposed to get on here. Alright, I'm gonna grab my mouse, go to third person. I'll try to get you all a nice crash. So listen, whenever I try to crash, it doesn't work out. But we'll give it a shot, we'll see what happens. Let me turn off these virtual mirrors, let me turn off the map. Oh shoot, wrong button. Oh, see, there's no cars to hit.
Turn
right. Jamie, you said that's not oversized. Yeah, no, I didn't take an oversized. I just grabbed whatever trailer I could out of that drop-off point. Just a quick 30-minute. Yeah, see? Sorry, guys. No, nobody to hit, unfortunately. We'll get. Oh shit! What did I just hit? We'll get it on the next one, though. You know what I could do? Because I don't want to disappoint. Let me get this dropped off real quick, and then I'll fly over to the interstate.
Turn right.
To make it quick, and then we'll go do a quick crash. This way, for those of you that don't rejoin later, you can see it now.
You have arrived at your destination.
Nah, Jack, hitting a pole is gonna be boring. I'll try my best to make it more exciting than that. All right, let's see, so any truckers in here, when you're lining up to back up, right? Should I be as close to that truck as possible on the left? I'm assuming the answer to that is yes. So I'm gonna actually back up and try to get a little closer and then pull up. That's the part that I have the hardest time with, is like the initial setup. And then once you mess up the initial setup of it, you know, it gets, I don't know, things just go really downhill. No, Leo? And then Jamie says yes. And then we have another yes. Okay, so yes, Leo. So you should get as close. Alright, so that's one mistake I know I'm making, among many others. See, it's also hard to see, like in my virtual mirrors, I can't really see when to start turning. You know what I need to do? I need to map that button where I can put my head out. This one won't even let me drop it here for some reason. Even if I want, oh, there you go. Even if I wanted to rage quit it, I couldn't. Alright, chat, we got it. Not terrible. One more pull-up than I wanted, I think. Alright, let's drop this. Alright, Chad, give me a second. I am going to fly over to